Okay, so this next section is going to talk about recognizing and understanding the product that you now have available, because sadly it is going to be different. Businesses won't have survived the financial elements of the crisis, and so you need to be absolutely clear on what experiences you are still going to be able to offer to international tourists. I would suggest that this involves direct dialogue with your major private sector organisations, so whether that be tour operators, DMCs, and with hotels associations and so on. But what you need to really be clear on is what product is still out there in order that that can be communicated effectively out to the consumer and to the trade. So let's be clear, when it comes to international marketing, there are two very different sides to this. There's talking to consumers, where actually that covers the entire breadth of standards from 2-star up to 5-star luxury. But with the trade, it really is probably a minimum of 3 and a preference for 4 and 5-star accommodation. So for the trade, we need to know who is still open and what are they able to offer. And I think we need to be quite ruthless in putting those lists together in order that we know exactly what product can still be bought. We also need to know which DMCs are still out there, who are able to deliver on the ground, who is able to coordinate, and what they're able to provide. So again, we think that there should be a comprehensive list developed which allows you to know who is still in operation. And of course, the third element of this is access. What airlines are still flying into your country? If you've got direct flights, what's the frequency? And you know, what's the airlift that's going to be available, and from which source markets? And if you have regional flights coming in, just the same. We need to know exactly what's available, where you can link up with, what's the frequency, what are the plane sizes, and so on, in order that we can have a comprehensive new picture of where we're at from a product point of view. It sounds straightforward. It's something that we can't really do now, because in a month's time the picture is going to be different. But let's start preparing for it. Let's start asking the questions, and let's update it rather than start completely in 2 or 3 months' time.